where he catches the biggest bass.
All right, guys, today we are at, y'all aren't gonna believe where we're at. If you're from Alabama, you know this place. We're at Purcell Farms. They have like hunting lodges, and this is like the big ticket. Like if you're an outdoorsman and you like to skeet shoot or whatever in Alabama, you've been here. You've at least heard of the place. And I'm with a good buddy, Ben Meadows. He's the one that helped film that Cahaba series that we did. And we're doing a little fishing video, and it's gonna be like bait casting versus fly fishing. And it's also featuring his dog Riggins, who you'll meet here in a second. I'm getting a few casts in before we start fishing today, because it's my goal to make fly fishing look bad. So I'm gonna be the representative for everything that's not fly fishing. Oh boy. Dude, I haven't caught a fish this big all year. This pond's supposed to have some pretty good ones in it. Here's Riggins. Hey Riggins, hey boy. What a good boy. But trying to catch a few before we get started today. Or maybe catch one, you know, just kind of set the tone, see what they like. Just got bit right there. But really not sure what to expect either. Hey, Riggins, are you supposed to be doing that? Hey, come here, Riggins. Riggins, come on. Come here, boy. Message received. Hey, Riggins. Hey. It's not food. Won't be fun. And Ben won't be happy. All right. Do you want this?
You can just throw it in there, wherever.
Okay.
Yeah. Good boy.
It's pretty cool.
There you go.
You want me to hop
Yeah,
in?
you can hop on in. I'll push this off. This buggy went out the way. June bug never treats me wrong. Except for when it does.
It always works, except for when it
Until
doesn't.
it doesn't.
Can't sit and watch this.
Can I hang around 5 f-stop?
Yeah, I mean, as it gets darker, light.
Yeah.
If there's anywhere you want to be, just let me know.
Oh man, whatever you think. Just want to ride today. Guaranteed, every time.
If I catch one, you want me to throw it to you? Oh, that's a good one.
That's called a fish.
No, it's not. Oh, he threw my worm. You want them? I mean, if you hook them, like you can do the hook set and everything. I didn't fight them for too long.
Take it out and put it in again?
You said we're keeping this one?
You can toss
I'm just kidding.
We're keeping it, right?
Oh, that was sick.
Bird's nest on a spin rod?
That's impressive.
Dude.
It's like a deep right now.
Oh,
Big
God.
as that.
When's the last time you threw a spin bait caster?
Way too long.
Last time you bird nested one? Same.
You said managed. You didn't say managed well or when. Oh.
George,
Come tight.
got him?
I got him. I don't miss no bites. This little 5-weight's gonna get wrecked. Oh boy, it's a good
That's
one.
a good one too.
Yep. Okay, so Ben, I can slow down my tree.
I'm too close for this. Jesus Christ.
How much structure's under here?
Switch.
About to come up. Oh boy.
Yes, sir. Boat to boat AF.
I'm turning the wrong way.
Me and Larry, were you too scared?
I'm turning the wrong way. Yeah! Not too shabby, right, y'all?
They're all out of focus. There we go.
Louisiana's favorite thing to do in the summertime for reds is throw topwater soft-bodied frogs on this bait caster. Yeah, it's tight. Well done.
My girlfriend's family lives, or like her extended family lives. There's a bite. Oh, shit. Let it go. About 20 minutes or 2 hours away from Hopedale.
Oh, nice.
So I went for the first time this past December.
See why she's your girlfriend now.
Yeah.
Well done.
And I took there's a bite. Oh, that's a big one, dude.
Yeah, that was a.
That's a big one. That's actually a really big one.
Jumper daddy. Oh yeah.
God, dude, this.
Oh God, it's a tank. Oh boy.
Dude, I haven't caught a fish this big all year.
Are you rolling on your GoPro?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a good one.
He's under. I'll bring him out here.
Yeah, you want to grab him?
I mean, I will.
I'll
But
grab him too if you want me to.
I got him. Come here, dude.
He's the 1 pound. You can boat with him. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That helps.
That'll work.
You want this one?
Yeah. Like, what do you? Let me get some still real quick. Some good stills here.
I do it the fly style.
So, do y'all rent?
Ow! I'm just kidding.
Throwing.
A coal shad.
Oh, nice.
It's just a big swim bait.
Big old white swimmer. He does want that striper, doesn't he?
Yeah.
For that giant.
The thing is, like, sometimes when the bite sucks, they'll just eat weird stuff like this. You never know. I say that like I'm an expert, but like I fish here all the time. I mean, there's definitely one over here. I won't say they'll eat stuff like this, but this will at least get their attention.
Make them react.
Yeah.
That's damn good.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing about it, is just being able to stand up and fish, and then two, like going to a place like Louisiana, you can go where the boats can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you can go on a lake, you can get as far up a creek as you possibly want. If you want to go farther, you just get out and drag it a little bit, and then it's a whole nother stretch that's been untouched. Yeah. There's one. Oh, is that the giant? Here he comes.
There we go.
Giant.
Absolute tank.
Giant. Oh my God, it's the biggest fish I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, it's happening.
Get the camera.
Oh my God, somebody call my mom, it's happening. I hate the treble hooks and no net or treble hooks.
Largemouth bass species.
All right, there's another one. Bite's hot.
Must be a good soul lunar phase.
Yeah.
I can sense it.
2 days later.
We have reached that time of year where the water's super low. I mean, it's like every summer that I've really been out here fishing, like for the past, ooh, almost went down. For the past 4 or so years, it's like every summer the water just hit that drought period and the water's low everywhere. Like there's no amount of rain that'll bring it up. It's like all the ponds get holes in them and water will just be super low. All right, so instead of the pit boss that we've been flipping with, or instead of the trench hog, we have a pit boss tied on today. I did retie this rod a couple days ago just because it was so frayed and we had caught quite a few big fish on it, so I figured it was a good time to retie. But for right now, we're gonna start off with this, and then whenever we get a couple bites on this, there's some more areas that I have in mind that I feel like will be better suited to use that heavier weight and hopefully be able to punch through some of that thicker grass in the back. Because this is something that you can do like middle of the day. You come out here, do some topwater fishing, and then, you know, if it gets too hot for topwater, it gets to the point where they don't really want to eat the worm off the bank a little bit, and then you come and start flipping in this grass and start catching them. That would be a cheat code. All right, here's the other flipping setup that I brought. This is a Shape 108 crawl, heavier weight. I did a double bobber strap and we have braid on this rod. Oh yeah, see, that's perfect. Yeah, it goes through perfect. Yeah, I think this is what you want. It just drops in there. No matter where I put it at, it's going through. Yeah, this will be the one that you catch the big one on, I feel like. There's something so peaceful about this. I don't know what it is. It's just like any one of these flips could be the one where it's just like... Alright, I didn't really like the color of that plastic we were using. So I'm gonna switch up to the crash crawl, black and blue. I feel like something dark will be better. I was throwing black and I was doing pretty good on black. So that's like perfect right there. And they're blowing up back here, so I know they're back here. Even if it takes us a minute, I'm gonna stick with it. And then like last time we brought a wacky rig too, but if at all possible, I feel like our chances at catching a bigger fish is back, like farther back in the grass. But also it seems like whenever you get into them, you're into them. Like there's stretches where there's like, oh yeah, we want this depth of water right now. We want to be in this type of grass or this height of grass, this, you know, that much. They want to be in this much vegetation. See, that's moving right there. So there's a few things with this that I know are like important. You want to go with the smallest weight that you possibly can. I wonder, one, if this weight's too heavy, and two, if they're seeing this braided line and they're like, no thank you. Look, there's something back there swimming. It's just weird because normally by now, I mean, we haven't went that long, and if I was throwing a topwater, I wouldn't be complaining, but normally by now we'd have like 2 or 3 bites. So I wonder if maybe this weight's making too big of an entry for them. Maybe they don't like the size of the weight, or it has to be something that I'm doing different. We do have a bite. We got some teeth marks on the bait, and we're missing an appendage. So we got one bite. It didn't really feel big. Kind of feel like he grabbed it and let it go real quick. But I don't know. We're not giving up on it for sure. Just some things to think about. One is, oh, there's a blow up right there. One is the size of the, or like the profile of the bait, of course, like the profile of the plastic. They might have just liked that creature hog I was saying. They might not like this crash crawl or that shape 108, which is that crawl that I just took off. And then the second thing would be the braided line. Maybe they're seeing that, or it's louder going in, or I don't know, something with the braid, or even the weight. Could be the weight's too heavy. And the weight thing is kind of weird to me, because I just feel like as long as you're getting in there and it's such a reaction bite, sometimes a heavier weight could be better in loose stuff. But I mean, compared to how good that has been working, like the fluoro has been working, it seems like this might not. This rig might be the rig that, you know, you might have to make 200 flips before you catch that big one, versus with that one you might only have to make 50 before you catch a fish, and that fish might be a pounder or it might be a 3. But not giving up on it. We just got out here still. It's just kind of some food for thought. Like, what should I be doing? Then also too, all the fish that I have caught have been out here in the edge, so maybe just flipping all the way back here. There might not be as many fish back there, but the ones that are back there might be the good ones. And by good ones, I mean anything like over 4.5, 5. So that's the thing about fishing, you never know. But also I have heard a lot of blow-ups back here, so I know they're back here. It's just giving them something that they want. There we go. Oh, he came off. No. That was our first one. There's no shot I didn't get a good hook set on him. I mean, that was a good 3-4 pounder. Did I not set the hook on him good? It's our first bite all day. There's no shot I didn't get a good hook set on him. And that's the only thing that really could have happened though. I mean, he came up, came out, and came off. Just as quick as I set the hook, he came off. Oh, also, I got a bone to pick with y'all. Everybody that comments and says my hook sets are too strong. 1, they probably are. 2, I'm telling you, it looks a lot worse. Because I'm not going to say that they're not, like I don't give them a little bit extra. But they probably look a lot worse because a lot of times when I set the hook, my hand will hit the camera, so the camera shakes and you get that extra sound off of it and everything. I don't think it's that my hook set so hard. I think it's that I hit the camera and it really exaggerates it. But granted, it might be hard because I'm sure in some of them you probably get like a when I said it. Probably hear me go fart a little bit. I don't know, that was a bite. That might have not even been a bite. I just felt a little resistance, so I said it. Probably need to change this out. Oh, man. I can't believe I missed the first one. My hookup ratio has been pretty good, but I was watching some YouTube videos about this here recently, and a lot of people say that, like, the heavier the weight is, the more opportunity there is for the fish to come up, and when they shake their head, the heavier the weight is, the more weight that fish has to leverage to sling the hook out of the mouth. So, I mean, that fish never really broke the surface, so I guess that probably was just a poor hook set, or either my hook didn't penetrate, or he might have had it like in the corner of his mouth, but I'm sure I just probably ripped it slap out of his mouth. The hook just probably came out and didn't touch anything, but I mean, it's sharp. I don't want it in me. I might see if I can't get maybe like 1 or 2 more bites on this. And if I don't get anything farther back in the grass, I'm gonna just go back to that lighter weight, because it definitely hasn't been as good today with this heavier stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's not a bass. That's a mudfish. Yeah, that was sick. Dude, the way that he swam out of there, I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, we got one. So these have teeth. You got to watch out for these. These aren't very nice. This is my personal best mudfish also. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I got pliers, but I don't have grips. So this is the fish that I've been saying, if you've been watching for a while, especially this summer, this is the fish that I've been saying has been robbing me on that side over there. He's been breaking me off, so I should throw him up on the bank, but I'm not going to. I haven't caught one of these all year, so this is my first one. They're always a good fight. They're a good, strong fight. They're a good, fun fish to catch. They are toothy, so definitely wouldn't recommend putting your hand in their mouth. Doing some flipping today. Got funny looking bass. All right, guys, we're gonna try to get him unhooked without getting him in the kayak. Hopefully he doesn't jump in the kayak. Oh, I have the net. We could put him in the net and do it. I wish I had the grips. The grips would be clutch right now. Let's see. I might be able to knock them off. Let's see. That didn't work. Sorry. There he goes. And the crazy thing is, I mean, that's one of the more toothy fish in this pond. Probably the most toothy fish. Look what he did to that flipping hook. He bent it out. Look at that. And it's crazy that that fish bent this hook out, and I'll catch a pound. He bent the hook out, but look at the plastic. I mean, really no teeth marks or anything on it, but I'll catch a 1.5 pound bass, and this thing will look like it's been through 150 bass, which is just crazy in my opinion. I don't know if I'll be able to straighten this back out with these pliers. I need some bigger ones probably. It's like there's more teeth marks on the weight than there is on the actual bait itself. That's pretty cool. You know, at this point of the day, it's just nice to get a bite. Even though it wasn't the target species. We've been out here for about 1.5 hours or so. Got one bite. That was our second one, not the target species, but a fish, and we were able to unhook him. I wouldn't say necessarily lamb. That's not one that I'm too concerned about putting in the kayak. All right, spent most of the time going around the pond with that heavy weight. Really haven't had a good result at all. The only one that I got, or the only place where I got a bass to bite, it came off. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this lap with the lighter weight that I have been using and the mono, see if we get a different result. And we don't have as much flippable bank on this side, so if we catch like 2 or 3 over here, I'll know that that's just not a good thing to do in here. Or they probably don't like the braid and the heavy weight. So I've been hearing them blow up. They just haven't been eating it for whatever reason. So who knows? Who knows? Definitely fishing this evening and not catching. Hey, there's a bite. There we go. There's one. Is that a bass? Please be a bass. I don't know. That is a bass. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Finally, we did it. We did it. Oh, dude, you don't know how happy I am to see you. You have no idea. It'd make me even happier if you didn't bleed out on me. All right, boys, so it's the first bass of the day. Not a crazy big one, but nonetheless a fish. Cool, took my worm. I'm honestly just happy to have a fish. I'm like, there's no way that I come out here on a prime Sunday, or prime summer, not Sunday, summer evening, and don't catch a fish. I mean, we got the bowfin, and I saw that other one that we hooked into, but look, I gotta put one in my hand at least one. That would have killed my confidence. So happy we had something work out for us on the June bug general. Now, if I brought any, I'm gonna switch over to black and blue and see if they like that. Oh wait, the June bug ones are open. I'll just throw those. Cool. Tried to flip in here a little bit. The bottom over here is super mushy, and I'm pretty sure it's like that around the whole pond. So the flipping might not be as good in here as it was in that other pond, or as it was historically in that other pond. It hasn't really been good in there either. All right, so wacky rig fish. Maybe there'll be more. This pond has some type of like weird film over it. It probably looks like fog on the camera, but it's not fog. It's like, it almost looks like if there's like oil spilled in water. That's what it looks like, but it's just like a white hazy layer. But my line on my reel is green from it. I don't know what it is. I've never seen this before. I wonder if that has something to do with the, hey, I'm just happy to have a bite, have a fish. I kept telling myself, I'm like, if you put it up, put it in the truck, you're definitely not gonna catch one in the truck. I had to remind myself a couple of times. So I'm like, dude, I've been out here since 4 o'clock. It's probably about 7 now, and I still ain't caught nothing. Probably about 8. So 3-4 hours over the summer. You know, over the summer, you're supposed to get bites throughout the day. You might not land them, but at least you're getting bites. And I'm like, the sun's been up all day. Today's probably a prime day for flipping. Wrong. We caught a mudfish and lost like maybe a 2.5 pounder. But hopefully this wacky rig, we still got a little bit of time. Hopefully it can redeem the day. It's 8 o'clock, so we've spent 4 hours out here for that one fish. Oh, there's another one. There we go. Oh, you took my worm too, you doggone it. Okay, maybe they're all over here. Hey, chill. All right, there's another one. Not a big one, but we'll find one. I've lost 2 worms so far, not because they've been beat up, just because the fish have slung them off.
Bag, I'm racing the clock. Look at them block, watching them flop. Used to see this in my sleep when I ain't had shit but my thoughts in the car. I really was lost. Now I'm public with the soundscapes.